Okay, I really hope this works this time. I have this, I bought this new mic and I got this thing set up here. I really hope you guys can hear me right now, otherwise this whole video is just useless. I've been planning to do this for a while, and now that I've got my brand new mic, I figured, what the hell, let's do it. So, I wanted to share something with you guys, a little something called the Schmoedown, the movie trivia Schmoedown. It's basically a movie trivia competition, but it's done in a certain way that it kind of feels like a WWE match. And you'll get to see what I'm talking about in just a minute here. It's basically, they ask you trivia questions, and you answer it, but it's done in this really great competition-y, gamey show kind of way, with rivalries and stories behind each competitors. It's really nice, and I figured I'd share this with my hopefully large fan base. So, let's just get this thing started here.
There's been so much that's happened over the past year. It's crazy that it's been a year.
Now,
it is a whole new
this is
year, 2018.
kind of an explanation of the story behind each competitor and how did he get to the point where he got.
What I've started
was
out.
Mike Kalinowski. This is Rachel Cushing, and coming up, I think it's a guy called JT.
That was for women. That was for behind.
Why is it called GT?
Introverted people.
It's a long
now
story.
It's continuing
we'll get to that
grow,
later.
That's what I love to see about it.
2017 was a kick-ass year
There's
for you,
the guy.
so
It was.
have an embrace that.
I don't need an award to tell me that. I mean, people watch the show. They know how great I am.
I hate this guy.
I really am feeling good going against this. I've got a shot at this belt now. I'm going for it. I'm not going to sleep on it. We're gonna
These
see what's
are
gonna
all
happen. Hopefully I'll have a little
matches
more,
that
luck on my
happened
side of the
last
wheel.
year and the year before that. It's crazy. It seems to be going on for a few years now. Sorry, I'm just dropping notes on you guys. It's just, it'll take way too long to catch you guys up with all this stuff.
I'm a winner. I've been a champion for a year. Here's the thing about this award. All this is going to remind me is I had a year where I was losing.
Yep.
I don't want this freaking award.
Loser.
I don't need something to remind me that I was cheated
Everybody
game
beat this
after
guy.
game after game. Because all you guys see is the L's and the W's. This is nothing but a reminder of a loser. And we've all proved I am not that.
We do it all for the win, till there's nothing left, no regrets, playing till the game is ended, only one team at the top.
I'm getting more confidence with each win. That's where I'm going, and I think I can go toe to toe with the big guys now.
Play it like there's no tomorrow, leave your pride on the line, work hard every minute and step up to the starting gun. Play it like there's no tomorrow, leave your pride on the line, work hard every minute, ready for the starting gun.
Yo. Nice. Brand new logo.
Welcome back to Movie Trivia Schmoedown, Season 5. We are back. Christian Harloff here with Baby Carrots. Mark Ellis, thanks for dressing up.
Oh, Christian, I am always ready to be dapper for a season premiere. How'd you spend your downtime?
Not dressed like you.
Burn.
Sorry. All right, it's a pleasure to see everybody. I kid you, it is really nice to see you.
The chemistry has never been better.
Never been better. We are back, my friend. It is Season 5 of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Thank you guys so much. As you saw last Friday, we had the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Awards this past Tuesday. Myself and that despicable character, Ken Knapsack, broke down everything that was going to
Long
happen
story.
in Season 5. We have a lot of great matches, and one of the great things that we have introduced this season, me and this guy have taken over the production of this entire show.
We're paying for it.
And in order to do that, we needed your help. So we launched
Please.
the Patreon. It launched yesterday. And you guys can find out all the tiers that we offer for you. We're going to get new writers. We're going to get more talent in here. We're going to have more matches. We're going to have undercards. We're going to be able to do all these new writers. There's so much
Better
that we need to
wardrobe
do.
for him.
Absolutely. We need to do so much, and we're going to be doing so much to grow this league, to grow this sport, this movie trivia sport, as it has become, and you guys have made it. And you guys helping have absolutely is going to get us to the next level. So I thank you. Go ahead and check out. We have 16 tiers right now available on the Patreon. Go ahead. But one of those things you get to see right now as we are excited, it is the season premiere. And how about the triple threat match for the number one contender? Mark Ellis, what a battle we got.
Yeah, talk about some celebrities already in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. JTE, Mike Kalinowski, and Rachel the Crusher Cushing. A triple threat is the perfect way to kick it off. You know, you think we're used to this by now, but you get that fresh juice from a new season. I feel like a virgin, and I'm ready to get touched for the very first time.
All right. And I think that if you get...
This guy drops references all the time, by the way.
Say it is the new guard versus the old guard. You have two of the new guard going up against the old guard. JTE has played in over 20 matches in his Schmoedown
68
career.
years young today.
He has played so many matches since he was the first match we ever had, going back to where he and Copster started this thing off. And now here's JTE. 1 year from last year's Spectacular, he is still the reigning team champion. He was 5-2, just lost to Sam Levine, the reigning champion, in the Ultimate Schmoedown in the finals. He beat Mike Kalinowski. Rachel Cushing has beaten Mike Kalinowski in Inner Geekdom. They've all kind of tangled. They all are waiting to tangle with the current champion, Sam Levine.
That's right. Certainly 2017, a huge season for Kalinowski and for Rachel the Crusher Cushing, winning Rookie of the Year amongst other honors at the Schmoedown Awards. But JTE, he's the real question mark because he was Comeback Player of the Year. So will his demons, will it be like an Insidious movie where the demons come back every 2 years, or did he bury 2016 for good?
Well, that seems to be, if you look at the, go to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group and everybody's talking about
Join it.
Cushing, and they're talking JTE. The poll has the two of them neck and neck, and there's Mike Kalinowski.
Who?
It was
The bad guy.
15% of the vote. And I think that is a disservice to what Mike Kalinowski has done over this year. He is 4-2. He has 3 knockouts. He played great. He played JTE great in the semifinals of the Ultimate Schmoedown. I think it would be a mistake for anybody, the crowd, especially the competitors, to take Mike Kalinowski lightly.
I think we forget about the element of chance when it comes to a movie Trivia Schmoedown. Even when you have competitors as great as this, we know that Rachel Cushing has a variety of categories that are her strength, as does JT. Kalinowski, he gets the right wedge on a wheel. He's as dangerous as anybody in the game.
All right, so we're going to hear from the competitors right now.
It's a bit of a...
It's 2018 Schmoedown fans, and this is the
pre-fight,
inaugural match. It's a
taunting
big
between
match. I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm going to win it.
The Fatal 3-Way. This is my first Fatal 3-Way. If I don't look nervous, it's because there's nothing about this that comes off to me as fatal. It's definitely fatal for the other two.
Looking back, this is a year in the making, this match right now. Look at those two guys that I'm facing against. Both losses. And I'm going to give it to Rachel Cushing. My loss against her in Inner Geekdom, I have nothing to say about that. It was a fair match. She was the better player. JT, though, can't say that about it. The match should have been mine. I should have fought harder. Yep. I got too cocky going into it. Way too cocky going into that match. That's my fault.
9 months ago, you couldn't have ever told me that this is where I would be standing. And yet here I am. It was a hell of a year. 2017 will go down in the record books. I'm in the record books. But 2018, that's where I'm going to really make my mark. This is a big match because it puts me on the road to getting the belt.
I want to tell you people what it's like to be a champion, but honestly, you'll never know because very few of you will actually be able to be one. It's a sad reality in this world. Only a few people make it to the top and are able to hold a belt. Now, if you're lucky and you get to hold a belt for like maybe a month, like Levine, or some of these other teams who get it for like maybe a couple weeks, once you have it for a year, you're a champ. Not only that, you're one of the all-time great champs. So, can I explain it to you? Can I tell you what it's like? No.
No, because
You
you're a
guys are
loser.
sleeping on me. Christian put that poll up, what was I, 17%? I think it even actually went down with those two guys. Those guys are the favorites, you know what? But guess what? Both of those guys, they faced off against Sam Levine. And what happened? They lost.
I have to go through 2 guys, 2 gentlemen, well, 1 gentleman and 1 little evil, to get to that belt. But I'm ready to do that because the 2017 year might have been the year of JTE, but 2018, that's the year of the Crusher.
Rachel's a strong player. Mike last time I beat him, I had maybe one of my worst games of last year. So I don't understand why he's even in this match. They should seat him in the audience. Like, just put him over there. He could yell out his wrong answers.
Now, Geppetto, I don't know what to tell you, pal. I hope you're going to show up, and I'm sure the clown car will be out there, and all 20 of you guys will be piling out there with your belts, loud mouths, and everything. You're good. I'll give it to you that. You had a great year. But guess what, buddy? Your year's over. Your year's done. I think you know it, too. I think you know you're ready to fall off that peak that you're on. And guess what? I'm going to be the guy there that just goes like this. Pushes you right off it, buddy.
Look, I'm not about revenge, but I'm not going to lie. Ken's betrayal, the whole way that the Lion's Den conducts themselves, I abhor. And I am ready to do everything I can to take them down. But it's not going to be about trash talk. It's not going to be about any of that. It's going to be about trivia, because that's what I'm good at. So when we get out in that ring, look out, JTE. Look out, Lion's Den.
Clearly you can see there's a story behind there, but maybe we'll get to it one day.
I mean, obviously, JTE likes to talk smack. He's good at it.
Big fan of himself.
He can back it up, though. In 2016, he couldn't back it up. It was nonsense when he would talk.
Literally a blithering idiot, but now he's back.
But he was. I mean, he would talk. He would say how great he was, and he didn't have anything on his shoulder. He wasn't winning matches. That's not the case right now. Look, he's beaten people. Look, Bibiani, McWeeny, Kalinowski, Ken Knapsack. The guy he won. He won a lot last year, and now he wants that shot. He wants Levine badly. He beat Levine in teams at the Schmoedown Spectacular, but Levine has won over him in the singles. So Rachel Cushing, though, she has had a chance for the #1 contender spot, and her geekdom just came up short. Had a chance at teams, just came up short. This is her shot at singles. Can she do it?
Yeah, I mean, if I had a crippling gambling addiction that has seen me live in a studio apartment for over 20 years, which I may or may not have, I would bet on Rachel the Crusher Cushing. She's got all the momentum right now. She wants to beat these boys badly. She's as competitive as they come, and I think you're going to see that manifest itself in a big W to kick off her season.
Well, we're ready to kick it off right now. Are you ready?
Oh, you're damn right I'm ready. Let's touch some people. What?
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown!
Good to be back. Good to be back.
3 rounds. The triple threat for the #1 contender in the singles division. Introducing first, representing the league,
Kalinowski!
of 4 wins, 2 defeats, and 3 knockouts. Being led to the ring by Miss Movies, Brianne Chandler, Mike
Kalinowski!
Chandler coming out
with a weapon.
Shotgun.
That is a weapon.
She's old school. Oh, it's Cobra.
Whoa.
It's Cobra.
This is Cabretti.
Oh, it's Marion Cabretti. There he is.
Look at this guy.
Jay Washington in the crowd booing.
Wow.
Jay Washington
Mike
booing.
Kalinowski coming. Crime is a disease, and he is the cure, ladies
Very
and gentlemen.
nice. Coming in first. All right. And his opponent,
Just put your weapons anywhere, Mike.
with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat. She is the 2017 Schmoedown Rookie of the Year. She is
Rachel the Crusher Cushing!
Oh, that's cliffhanger.
Russia.
That's cliffhanger. See what they're doing?
Oh,
That's
no.
coordinated.
Oh, no.
That's
We lost
coordinated.
someone. We're not sure if he
It's a
survived
lion.
the fall.
It's
a
a
lion.
lion.
It's a lion.
Cliffhanger.
It's a lion.
I don't
I
remember
see
his
what they're
name from Cliffhanger, but I do remember the bad
What's
guy.
she doing? She gonna? No, she can't. Not to the lion.
The poor cuddly
gonna do
kitty.
the- Oh no!
Oh, my goodness.
Destroying the lion.
There's
Oh, my
literally
goodness.
fur is
Oh, my
flying.
goodness.
Mayhem has
The
ensued
lion
here.
Destroy the Lions Den!
The
Oh
lion.
my
Wow.
dear God. Christian, could this be a John Wick situation? We just killed a beloved pet. Is that going to cause harm to Rachel Cushing getting revenge?
I don't think JT has any empathy for anything, so no, I don't think at all. And their opponent, with a record of 8 wins, 7 defeats, he is the 2017 Schmoedown Comeback Player of the Year, the reigning Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Little Evil JTE.
Blowing heel kisses.
Yeah, we don't know. Tom Dagnino has not. There's something. He apparently has other business.
Still on a yacht with Drake.
No.
Apparently.
He says he has other business.
Oh,
and
okay.
Very interesting that he would say that. But here's Little Evil
With his belt. There's the
taking
movie.
care of it. But the Lions Den always come together one way or another. Oh, look at. Oh wow, he's shaking his hands. Wait, what's
Ken?
look at Ken? Oh, Ken just laughing
That's
at Rachel.
Still
Ken
the
just
heel.
laughing.
Get out of here!
Well, you got a big match there. Ken Knapsack and Tom Dagnino go up against Rachel Cushing and her new partner whenever we find out who that is. That'll happen really soon. But right now, that's not why we're here.
I can tell you who's going to win that one. I cannot tell you who's going to win this one.
Well, all right, here we go. The #1 contender match. It is a triple threat match. Here is how it works, Mark. What's rule number one?
In round one, rule number one means that it is round number one, and here are the rules. Each competitor is going to hear a series of 8 questions. They are asked to the field. As soon as the question is finished being asked, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. Once we ask each individual competitor to give your answer, please show the whiteboard to the cameras at the same time you verbalize your answer into the microphone. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round one. JTE is sitting in the favorites chair, Christian. These triple threat matches, you never know which way they're going to go.
JT, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Kalinowski, you ready?
Geppetto. Yeah, disease. I'm the cure.
To watch JT's
all
eyes
right.
glaze over as somebody makes yet another Geppetto joke brings my heart joy.
Rachel Cushing, are you ready?
Can I just say, JTE, we reached out to you. We wanted to coordinate entrances, and look who decided not to do it. Can't say we're surprised,
Listen,
but we put it out
you're
there.
second-rate players, and you're definitely like second-rate Stallone impersonations. This is ridiculous. I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
play trivia.
I'm
and
pretty
then
sure
decide.
Shut up!
you're like Ace Ventura when nature calls.
All right. I
Man.
guess that Rachel's ready, and if that's the case, then let's
Get ready to Schmoedown!
All right, here we go. Question number 1 comes to you in the world of dramas. Who plays DiCaprio's rival, John Fitzgerald, in The Revenant?
Tom Hardy.
You notice how quickly JT came up with another mountain climber to reference to something. I forgot that Ace climbed a mountain in Ace Ventura when
5,
nature calls.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. JTE.
Tom Hardy.
Correct. Kalinowski.
Squiggly line.
That's correct. Rachel.
Tom Hardy.
All right, so there you go. Rachel and JT taking a lead over Kalinowski here. All right, number 2. Here we go.
In the world of comedies, in the movie Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, who played French Formula One driver and Bobby's arch rival, Jean Girard? You like my friend? Took it in high school for 3 years.
I was actually impressed with that.
Jean Girard.
Don't make that face.
Donde
5.
está
No,
la
that's not it.
biblioteca?
4, 3,
Spanish.
2. I know.
Repeat the question, please.
Ooh.
In Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, who played French Formula One driver and Bobby's arch rival, Jean Girard?
Look at JT. Looks like he's laying by a pool in Hawaii.
I don't know the actor's name, but fucking.
All right.
Is it squiggly line again?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike.
Borat.
That's
It's going to be a big
Rachel.
fat no.
Sasha Baron Cohen.
that's correct. JTE.
Sasha Baron Cohen.
That's correct. All right, so JTE and Cushing taking a 2-point lead. Mike's got to maybe get out of the character and get his head in the game. All right, here we go. Here we go. Number 3 is Oscars. Oscars. What film released in 2001 won the Best Picture at the Academy Awards? Rachel Cushing writing this down.
She knows her way around the Oscars.
She does. She does.
A lot of people saying I should be hosting the Oscars after that performance.
I would agree with them. I think you were
keep the
phenomenal.
suit,
I love
orange suit.
No. 5, 4,
Sorry, guys.
3,
I'm just a bit
2,
disappointed today. I know.
1. Rachel.
A Beautiful Mind.
Correct. JTE.
Beautiful Mind.
Look at JTE and Kalinowski.
Don't have it.
Nothing. Wow. Kalinowski's struggling. I've been there before. I know how
This
that
is
feels.
pretty fatal so far for Mike.
Oh man. Look
Can
at
we
JT
give
rubbing it
Kalinowski a point for his beard? I mean,
Yeah, no, it's a good
for
beard.
something.
Good. All right, here we go.
Horror thriller is your next category, competitors, and your question. Who plays a zombie by the name of R, who saves a living girl from an attack in Warm Bodies?
I am not a horror guy. Sorry.
I empathize with him. I feel like
Both you and Levine in this situation a little bit in the
this reminds me of
Spectacular
myself
due
at
to
the Spectacular. It does. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Squiggly line.
1. Pens down. JTE.
Nicholas Holt.
That's correct.
Fucking the Beast in X-Men.
Emotions taking over. Rachel.
Nicholas Holt.
Look at that. Rachel and JT
Funny thing is,
are
he was
tied. They're
right.
both perfect. 4-4, and Mike Kalinowski's got to get into the game somehow. He's having
for
trouble.
4, and I will remind to appease all the eardrums of our home viewers, please, no matter how much you may have missed the answer by, do not slam your whiteboard, nor your marker, nor your fist.
Here we go. Action adventure for question number 5. Which James Bond movie featured Pierce Brosnan's first appearance as Agent 007? So Mike looks like he's got his first point. We'll see.
I call him Jimmy Bond.
Jimmy Bond.
Yeah.
5,
Like,
Oh,
you want a
Jimmy
martini,
Bond.
3,
Pierce Brosnan.
2, 1. Mike.
GoldenEye.
That's correct. Rachel.
GoldenEye.
There you go. And JTE.
GoldenEye.
There you go. So JTE and Cushing are still perfect. Mike Kalinowski has 1 at the moment.
He got a point. You should
did.
celebrate.
Give the man a point.
Himself on his board. He's got to have a little more confidence.
We move on to animated. These are movies that are drawn. What piano-playing musician voices the streetwise Dodger in Disney's Oliver and Company?
Oh, farce.
I think I saw
5,
Oliver and Company.
4. I know Chris Galiski's seen it many times. 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Oh, he using his own rule. What piano-playing musician voices the streetwise Dodger in Disney's Oliver and Company? He was
5.
Another movie, another character. I don't
3,
know the
2,
damn
1. Pens
act-
down, JT. Pens down, Mike. All right, and Rachel.
Billy Joel.
Correct. JTE.
I got Billy. Cannot remember the last name.
Kalinowski. Kalinowski. Didn't have it?
Well, I put Stevie Wonder.
But Rachel Cushing is perfect.
Damn it, Billy Joel.
How do you get Billy? Like Billy Joel, it's like one
Yeah.
name. How do you? That's like
Literally,
forgetting Elton John.
All I
Like,
kept hearing
how do
was
you-
Billy Idol. I know it's not Billy Idol. I was like, who's the other Billy?
My first answer was Liberace, so
Wow. Rachel Cushing, perfect. JT misses his first one. Mike's still stuck at 1, and here we go.
Sing us a song. You're the piano person.
Number 7. Number 7, here we go. Fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen played husband and wife in what 2014 movie?
Godzilla. Even I know that.
Favorite Olsen twins movie? Go.
I have no idea.
I'm going to say How the West Was.
Age of Ultron.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. You want to come over and watch it?
5, no. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Little Evil.
I got Godzilla.
Correct. Mike.
Godzilla.
Correct. Rachel.
Godzilla.
Still perfect. Wow.
History shows again and again how nature foils the folly of man, and we are down to our last question in round 1. That is Under the Realm.
Unless Rachel gets it
Book
right.
movies. Rachel, the Crusher, still pitching a perfect game as of right now. 1 question left to get that bonus that is going to be asked just to her. Comic book movies is your category.
Yep.
Your question is, who was the second Marvel Cinematic Universe character to have a standalone sequel released?
Thor.
A lot of words to pay
JT
attention
looks
to.
confused.
That question.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Perplexed.
5, 4.
Wait, hold on.
3.
Repeat the question because I didn't
That's
hear
the second one.
I
Second
know.
one.
he tried to fight the perplexion.
Damn it.
Who was the second MCU character to have a standalone sequel released?
JT has used 2 of his own rules. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike Kalinowski.
Thor.
Correct. Rachel.
Thor.
Correct.
Thor.
So here you go. All right.
They
So
got it.
they all got it, but Rachel Cushing
it's Thor.
has a perfect round. Rachel Cushing, perfect round. So I will be asking Rachel her bonus question here in order to get 9 points and a 2-point lead over JTE. 6 points over Kalinowski should she get this correct. Here we go. Rachel, what sci-fi mashup had the tagline, "Whoever wins, we lose"?
Alien vs. Predator.
1 point for Rachel Cushing. There you go. Rachel Cushing
two-point
taking
lead,
a 2-point lead. And Mike Kalinowski is down by 6.
But I'll say this about Kalinowski, though. I mean, look, if you go 0 for your first 4, that really starts to play with your head. He did get 3 of his last 4 questions correct, so maybe he's back on the right track.
We would hope so, because now round number 2, the wheel round comes out. Competitors, it will work like this. The wheel will come out. They will spin the wheel.
Yes, they will.
They will get 4
Spin.
questions in their category. You can choose to go again unless it lands on opponent's choice. Now, the way it works with steals for this particular match is when one of the competitors is going, the other 2 will write their steals on the whiteboard. If the competitor misses, they will be asked to reveal their whiteboard for the steal. So when you guys are listening to the actual question, make sure make sure right away you're writing the answer, even if the opponent gets it correct.
That's a nice thing to do. To make sure you're thinking about the correct answer, even if you weren't asked the question. Remember, the question's worth 2 points. You can go to multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Rachel, you are clearly in the lead. Would you like to spin first? Would you like to defer to Little Evil?
As always, I'm going first.
There we go. All right, Rachel's going to go first.
Much like Stallone's character in Cliffhanger, taking on the action, coming to the fight.
Let's see what they get.
We got a bunch of new characters.
That is a Stallonian spin. All right.
Comic book movies. Is she going to stick with That's Mike's strength here. Does she stick with it?
Don't go for
or
it,
does she spin
Rachel.
again? Trying to go for something
She's
else.
thinking, Christian. This is really jogging through the
going,
noggin.
She's going for it. She's going for it. All right. Comic book
Wow.
movies. I'll administer the questions to Rachel Cushing in comic book movies. All right, Rachel. The world of comic book movies, you have 4 questions here. And your first question in the world of comic book movies. What man-made structure is shown collapsing at the end of 1978's Superman?
The Hoover Dam.
The Hoover Dam.
For 2 points.
I guess she's seen that movie, Christian.
All right, question 2, Rachel. 2 points. What race is Ronan the Accuser?
Cree. She probably doesn't know that.
Cree.
Wow!
I guess she's seen that movie, Christian.
All right, Rachel, question 3. In 2009's Watchmen, what song is being played during the funeral of the comedian?
Oh, shoot.
Spoiler.
Multiple choice.
A, Man on the Moon. B, Hallelujah. C, Sounds of Silence. D, What Dreams May Come. Five.
C.
1 point. That's correct. All right. So your last question here, Rachel, in the world of comic book movies. What MCU character said the following? Well, now I'm standing. Happy? We're all standing now.
A bunch of jackasses standing in a circle. Rocket Raccoon.
2 points for Rachel. What a round
Is that
for
not
Rachel
a strength
Cushing.
of hers? Do we
proved it
think
is.
she wasn't familiar with comic book movies? You
thought
better think
the
again.
strategy was brilliant. She just eliminated the category from Mike Kalinowski, who now, JTE, you are up. Do you want to go or do you want to defer to Mike? Jason.
He was getting restless over there.
Grouchy old man.
You could see him.
Yeah. All right.
He needs to get back on the TB12 method. More water and avocados for this guy.
Does he not know how to spin?
All right, here it goes.
Good spin.
Round and round it goes. Got to think JT is looking for that Sly and Arnie category.
There's a Sly and Arnie category in there.
And
Oh,
we are
boy.
on
There it is. Sly and
movie
Arnie.
quotes. Okay. Will you quote yes or no?
He's thinking about it. Was that one of his strengths? We don't know. Yeah, he spins it again.
Spin it again.
There
He's
he goes.
hungry. He may not want to dress up like Sly, but he certainly loves answering questions about his hero.
Look how focused he is. He's a champion for a reason.
There is a chant of Meryl Streep in the crowd. Will it pay off?
Oh.
Okay, new
Damn.
releases.
All right.
Okay.
New releases for JTE. All right, here we go.
New releases for JTE. You can go ahead and ask the questions if
all
you
right.
so choose.
Okay, here we go. JTE, you got 4 of these.
Yeah,
First one.
you're right.
Who directed 2017's Murder on the Orient Express?
Kenneth
Kenneth
Branagh.
Branagh.
2 points. All right. Who directed the 2017 crime drama Detroit?
Kevin Bigelow.
2
Yeah.
points.
Literally no one applauds.
No, not
this
at all.
is this
Yeah.
is shocking.
Yeah. Who plays the first human born on Mars, Gardner Elliott, in The Space Between Us?
Asia Butterfield.
Logan Lerman?
Incorrect. For the steal, you guys have, Mike, you write down the steal
Did
here?
not go to multiple choice.
And for Rachel, for a 2-point steal, if you get it.
Asa Butterfield?
2-point
That
steal.
is a monster
That's
steal.
a monster steal.
And,
All right.
and that could even bury Kalinowski,
Yeah.
but we'll see how it affects JTE.
We'll see. All right. So your fourth and final question, JTE.
Yes.
Who voiced the lead character of Jean Meh in the Emoji Movie?
Two people. I haven't done it. Two people.
5, 4.
Multiple choice.
A. T.J. Miller. B. James Corden. C. Jason Bateman. D. Chris Parnell.
Jason Bateman?
That's correct for 1 point.
Oh, really?
All right,
Okay,
so JT is now down 6 points. Mike
thought he was the high
Kalinowski
five
needs a
emoji.
monster round. He needs a perfect round here. Oh,
Need a
Brianne
pick-me-up?
Chandler, bringing some
She's
pizza.
bringing
Oh, pizza.
Pizza. Let's
He's bringing
see.
the pizza. What's
Does
he
he
got?
eat it like Marion Cabrini? He cut the pizza with scissors just like the movie.
I saw it. I like what
That
he
is
did.
just like the
I like
movie.
it. I see what he did.
Standing
Genius.
ovation from me.
Good move. I like it. I like it. All right, now Mike Kalinowski. All right, here we go. Mike, you're up. Go
That's
ahead and give it
pretty
a
cool.
good spin. That
That's
was a good
pretty
move.
cool.
I like what
Now,
he did.
Christian, he's down 18 and 12 to 3. He
needs-
needs a great spin and maybe 8 questions asked to
He
him.
needs, yeah. Well,
The
Why is
street
everyone
chants again.
yelling
I
now,
like that this
street?
chant is a thing now.
Riley.
Okay, we're going to watch it.
Riley.
And Mark Riley's our eyes on the prize here.
Oh, boy.
Oscars. It is
Oscar
Oscars.
Not for Kalinowski.
He spins away
Come on.
quick. Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Now
it.
Mitchell Cushing's on the
Flying
line.
Arnie for a
All
second.
right, here we go.
Meryl Streep! Meryl Streep!
Not keep a match in your mouth at home, kids. That is just as dangerous as a Tide Pod.
Ah, come on!
Oscar movies it is.
He didn't want it, and he got saddled with
it's
it
just
again.
today. It's
All right,
one of those.
Rachel,
It's one of those things. It's
Rachel
not one of the
Cushing.
days.
Rachel
It's not one of those
Cushing.
days for Mike.
Mike Kalinowski.
Richie Cushing's gonna win.
You spun Oscar movies. You didn't want it. You spun it again. You still got Oscar movies.
Look at Rachel
Question.
Piranha.
For 2 points. Who plays James Dean's girlfriend in 1955's Rebel Without a Cause?
That's a question.
I know it, but I need multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Paula Prentice, B, Anne Margaret, C, Natalie Wood, or D, Angie Dickinson?
Natalie Wood?
Give him a
1
point.
point. There you go. There you
Give
go.
him a point.
1 point here.
Man, the
18,
point's gone.
12 for next question. Here we go.
All right, your next question, Mike. The world of Oscar movies. Who won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for their work in Ordinary People?
Oh. No idea.
5.
Dustin Hoffman.
And for the steal, Rachel
Should've gone multiple choice.
and JT.
Liv Tyler.
Timothy
Liv
Hutton
Taylor.
is correct. 2 points for Rachel
Cushing.
Cushing. And with that, Mike Kalinowski has been eliminated. Mike Kalinowski had a rough night here today. You know, Mike, you don't need to leave. Well, Mike wants to leave. All right.
Marion Cabretti's going to go fight
Mike's
crime.
gone.
Maybe he's better suited
Mike's
for
gone.
that
This one.
job.
All right, so you got Rachel versus JTE here. Rachel had that big 20 points, but that's it right there. That is round number 2. Rachel Cushing has an 8-point lead now going in to round number 3. Here's how it works. Both JTE and Rachel will pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20. They will get a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and then a 5-pointer. JTE is down by 8 points. He has to have a very strong third round here, or Cushing could take this by TKO. Mark, here we go. Rachel, you are in the lead. Please give me 3 numbers.
2, 8, 7.
2, 8,
Thought about that 7 for a minute.
Yep. JTE.
I'll go 6, 12, and 19.
6, 12, and 19. All right, Little Evil, you're up first. You're up first with number
We'll see.
6.
JT, I will be administering your questions in round
Yeah.
3. Your first question in round 3 comes from the world of fantasy sci-fi. And it is, what actor made their final film performance in The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus?
Heath Ledger.
2 points for JTE. He's still in it.
Wow, I did not know that.
Category number 12. Category 12 for your 3-pointer.
And that is going to correspond up here at our answer desk to movie quotes.
Now, JT needs to hit this.
this.
If he does not, Rachel Cushing will win via TKO and will be playing Sam Levine for the championship during the championship.
Go on. Lose already. Lose.
JTE, 3-pointer.
Your question is, in what film will you hear the following quote? I am not a pirate. More specifically, I am a lawyer.
What?
5, 4, 3,
I'll use the last repeat.
2. Last repeat.
Okay. In what film will you hear the following quote? I am not a pirate. More specifically, I am a lawyer.
No, he's a lawyer.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm going to go ahead and say
1.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
And your winner! Technical knockout!
And the #1 contender.
Wow.
Rachel the Crusher Cushing!
Rachel Cushing is going to be playing Sam Levine for the championship. During championship week, she is 4-1, 2 knockouts. My goodness, the Crusher is for real.
Domination here,
Wow.
Christian. Look at that, 20 points, and that looks even stronger when you compare the scores of our competitors. JT, 14 points, and Mike Kalinowski, just 4. This is why Rachel Cushing won Rookie of the Year. This is why she won pretty much every other award at the Schmoedown Awards, because she might be the next holder of the almighty singles championship belt.
Rachel Cushing, had JTE had a chance, made it close, she could have scored close to 30 points, and that's never been done in a 3-round match before. She is unbelievable. She is broke. I can't even imagine how many records she broke today. 20 points in a triple threat match.
And she was jogging. She was jogging the whole time.
She obliterated Mike Kalinowski. She had a perfect round in the first round. JTE couldn't even catch up. That's the team champion of the world, and he couldn't do anything against
She's just jogging. She's just jogging, just getting the heart rate warm.
That is an amazing match by Rachel Cushing, and I can't wait to hear from Mark Yodi Riley, who has the #1 contender, Rachel Cushing, in the interview right now. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? And I am here with the #1 contender, your winner of the triple threat match, Rachel the Crusher Cushing. How are you feeling?
Pretty damn awesome, to be
Damn
honest.
good. Yeah, that was a hell of a match.
Thank you.
So what was going through your mind when that started? I mean, you ran the table. You had a perfect 8. You got the bonus point, and then going in hot on the round 2. What was going through your mind after that first
question,
round?
by the way.
That I had it.
Yeah?
Honestly, like I've never felt in the groove like I felt today. I don't know what it is. I'll have to figure it out so I can do it from now on. But I felt comfortable. I felt rested after the break. I felt ready for the new season. And I took it one question at a time. And every one that I got right, I got more confident. And then getting the bonus and having played 2 perfect rounds now, I was just like, I've got this.
Yeah, it showed. And Mark Ellis said it. You were kind of jogging. You barely broke a sweat. And I was watching it cool and collected. Was that the feeling when you got comic book movies? Not a lot of people look at you. Lord of the Rings, sure. But, you've competed in inner geekdom,
Yeah.
so comic book movies, that's a strength. Is that why you stuck with it?
Absolutely. I mean, it was twofold. I mean, I knew Mike was not out yet, and I knew that was a category he was gunning for. So for me to take it and hopefully get them right, that took points away from him. I love you, Mike, but you got to play the game. But yeah, I know I'm a Lord of the Rings girl and a Harry Potter girl, but I play in the inner geekdom. And if you go back and watch those matches, I get comic book movies right a lot of the time. So it shouldn't be that big of a surprise that I did well.
That's right, and you got a lot of those questions right. I believe you got multiple choice on only one?
Yep.
Yeah. That was impressive. So, looking forward to your next match, Sam Levine, how are you feeling? Are you going to carry that confidence in with you? I mean, you are now. We had Classy Clark Wolf, the only female in the league to challenge twice for a title match. No longer. Now that's you. How are you feeling going in against the current champion, Sam Levine?
I feel really good. I'm glad I broke the curse of I've played in several #1 contender matches and lost, came up short. This time, not the case. So that feels good going in. I have the momentum. That feels good. Sam's no joke. Are you, Sam?
Sam is no joke, and look who it is, our current champion.
The champ.
What's up, champ?
Hey, how you doing, champ?
Oh, well, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah, he's a former
I just
champ, by the
real
way.
quick, I just wanted to do something. I just wanted to make sure that,
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
we're going to have that resized to fit you. It is mine, though, for the time being.
Okay, so
now.
I'm going to hang on to it for just a little bit more. But I got to say, after what you just did here, I am going to need to pull some kind of magic rabbit out of my asshole if I want to stand a chance against you. But I will say this. I pulled that magic rabbit out of my asshole once before, so let's see if there's anything else in there.
Oh.
Well, so going into it, are you going to study it all? Or you just is it you know what you know? You don't need to study. I mean, you might need to study with this one here.
Oh, I'm going to do the Nathan's hot dog challenge of studying to try to compete with the powerhouse performance that she just put on here. I mean, there's nothing to say other than while I still have this thing, I'm going to enjoy it and sleep in bed every night with it and cuddle it and tell it I love it. And if I somehow get to keep it, just know that might be my second miracle. And then I think I'm qualified for sainthood.
I believe it's true that you could be qualified for sainthood, especially going against the Crusher. I'm here now with the current champ, Sam Levine, the #1 contender, Rachel the Crusher Cushing. Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans, we got a good one coming up. We'll see you next time. What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Mark Yodi Riley here with the loser of the triple threat #1 contender match, JTE Little Evil.
Let me say one thing first. I did lose.
Yes, you did.
Lost.
Yes, you did lose.
And that's rare for me. And I want to give all respect to Rachel, but at the end of the day, I do feel like I beat myself.
Yeah, and how so, Little Evil?
Billy Joel, Uptown Girl. We didn't start the fire. I know his freaking name, but it just couldn't come to me. I wrote Billy. Time ran out. I love Oliver Company. It's one of my favorite Disney movies, actually.
Yeah.
So usually when I hear animated, I'm like, oh, crap.
That was rough.
Yeah.
You were hanging in there, though. You had a great first round. The second round is where you lost some steel points, where the Crusher took off. How did you feel in that moment? Were you worried? Did you think you could get back in it?
I never saw that damn Mars Kid movie, Asa Butterfield, whatever the hell you want to call him. Listen, Logan Lerman and that guy and all these other kids that did these YA novel movies, they're all interchangeable to me. So I was just like, Logan Lerman, I guess? He was in a bunch of those things.
Yeah,
that's the only one I should have gone to multiple choice. I believe I answered just about every question right until then, including I would have gotten the extra point for Alien vs. Predator. Again, I really feel like I let myself down. More than somebody beat me. I really just felt like I let myself down.
Well, I think you let a lot of your fans down, but that's okay. You are Little Evil.
I gotta disagree with you there. I think people saw me and they were like, "Oh my God, he didn't lose to somebody; he lost to himself."
Is that what they're saying?
That's exactly what they're saying.
Are you saying that?
Listen, I got a fan club that tell me these things all the time. I'm still the champion.
Team champion.
Yeah, team champion, of course. Well, that means I know double the knowledge of any other person out here. I could win this thing with Snyder or without him, but he's my brother, and we won it together.
Well, it's my understanding there would be no math here, but that does check out. So what's next, JTE?
Well, listen, anytime you have a loss to yourself, you want to get back on there and just get a win. So why not face the one guy who I've never lost to in anything ever? I'm going to just challenge Roka. For me, it's just kind of like, a sparring session before I get back in that free-for-all. I'm just going to beat up on him. Just throw him away. Kind of like did Kalinowski today, or Vanillowski. Man, was that guy? Did he just... What happened there? He just kind of showed up. He may have just written stuff for me. I should have just said, "Here's my answer. Write it for me."
Oh, he had a bad game, but you want to kick the guy when he's down, go for it. That's cool.
How can I not kick him when he's down? If I walk, I'm going to hit him. That's how low he is.
All right. Well, that was JTE Little Evil, living up to the name. I'm Mark Yodi Riley. What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Mark Yodi Riley here. Mike Kalinowski, the loser of the triple threat #1 contender match, not here, but I have Miss Movies Brianne Chandler. What happened? Where's Mike?
Well, Mike is disappointed. He's a little upset, so he's not here right now. I wouldn't say loser. I'd say third place. How about we reword things around here?
Third place is fine by me. So, do you know what's going through Mike's head? Has he told you why he left? I know he's upset. We've all had those games. It sucks. But what do you know what was going through his mind?
I don't, because I haven't spoken with him since he left, but what I can gather is, he's already played JTE once and lost to him, came in second, I should say. He also played Rachel in Inner Geekdom, came in second. So I think he's feeling a little defeated right now and was hoping to have a better showing today.
Okay, well, the question a lot of people out there have, what's going on with you two? Is there something coming that maybe you can tease for us here?
Can I tease anything for you here? Well... Okay,
there's
I'm
a
feeling
story
a little
behind
generous,
these two.
so I'll let you know.
Good.
We have a team match that we're going to be doing.
A team, you and Kalinowski,
that's right.
Together on a team.
A team match.
A team match. All right,
is
well,
what I'll say.
I'll let that play out and
Okay.
speculate over there. And what's next for you, Breanne Chandler?
Oh, that's the real big question.
That
That's
is a
not
big
going to be a question we're going to answer today, though. But thanks, Mark. I gave you one thing.
All right, well, thank you very much for speaking for K.O. Kalinowski. We're hoping he's going to pick himself right up. Back to you, Christian and Mark, at the table.
Now look, Rachel Cushing and Sam Levine. Sam came in, was very humble when he walked into.
we'd expect him to be that.
Of course he is. He's a good
Nice
champion.
guy.
He walked in, and they have played before. Sam holds a victory over Rachel. It's her only loss. You know she's going to be looking to avenge that loss, and he's going to be looking. I know Sam very well. Sam wants to be in that Mark Riley and Dan Murrow club of defending the belt at least once.
It's not your belt till you defend it, isn't that right?
Well, we're going to find out.
Okay.
I mean, and then obviously you've got JTE and Mike Kalinowski kind of bickering at each other in the back interview together. You knew
That's
that
just
was
a
gonna
lot
happen.
of that. That's a lot of,
Yeah.
hey, we lost. We're upset about our performance
Right.
today, going back and forth. But, going forward, I think I respect both of them as competitors. But if there's one person that proved their championship medal here, there's one person that Sam Levine is going to be up at night thinking about.
Yeah.
I think it's the Crusher Cushing.
I think so, man. I mean, Rachel Cushing is she's for real. I mean, I've got to say,
She's a beast.
and I'll go ahead and I'll say it. I think she is the best player we have seen since Dan Murrow.
Great, Christian. We just started the season.
I'm just
okay?
telling you.
Let's just all take a breath.
This is the most cool, calm, and collected she's ever been. Her head was focused. She played. It was the same. She did the same thing she did against Stacey Howard in this match. She was cool, calm, and collected. She's getting much better. You can see the growth in her as a player. She just continued what she did in season number 4 and made it into season 5 with a dominating victory.
And by the way, what category is she taking round 2? Comic book. But who knew?
Strategical, that was brilliant. It was brilliant because what it did was it eliminated any chance of Mike coming back. It was a brilliant move, and JTE couldn't handle it. I mean, JTE was in the first round, had a great first round, but you know what it was? It was that second round. Rachel kept stealing points. She used the triple threat format, and she kept taking the points on the board. It was an amazing, amazing victory. She earned it, and I can't wait for Cushing Levine too.
Rachel Cushing is for real. You know what else is for real? The Patreon we just started. Make sure you guys go check out the Patreon. All the tiers. Get involved in the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Also check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown. The Facebook page on, guess it, Facebook and the Schmoedown Rundown. You
hope
can
you
catch
guys
it
are
on
listening
iTunes
right now.
at any juncture.
Yeah, make sure, once again, guys, thank you so much. We're going to build this league together. Like I said, look at all the tiers. Go and check them out. There's a lot of cool stuff. You are a movie Trivia Schmoedown fan. Guarantee there's something in there for you. Go and check it out. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I have my little message to everyone. I cannot thank you enough for everything you've already done. Help us take this thing to the next level, guys. For Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. The #1 contender is Rachel the Crusher Cushing. She will be battling Sam Levine during championship week at the end of February. Get ready for it. It's going to be something.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Frank here, and the season opening triple threat match was just what we needed to kickstart 2018.
This guy's just
so let's do this.
telling you the
It's your
stats.
Schmoedown breakdown.
And your winner!
In one of the single greatest performances in Schmoedown history, Rachel Cushing
I don't know if you
absolutely
guys want to
dominated
listen to
this
this,
match
but,
in
let's
every sense
go.
of the word. She had a
I don't-
perfect
anyway.
first round, and it's the second time she's done it in her career. Now, in the second round, she took full advantage of the steal opportunities, and that helped her earn 11 points in the round. And there was no need to answer any questions in the third round, and she won by TKO. Now, if we take a closer look at the numbers for this match, we see that Mike Kalinowski had his worst performance of his career, going 4 of 11 and not even making it out of the second round. This performance dropped his career by nearly 3.5%. As for JTE, he had a respectable game going 11 of 15 and earned 61% of the points available to him. But the real story, and everyone knows it, it is Rachel Cushing. She went 15 of 15, which includes going 2 for 2 on steals, and she earned every single point thrown her way, except for one when she went to multiple choice back in round 2 on the third question. For more stats on the Schmoedown, check out SD Rundown Stats on Twitter right now, and be sure to check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast this Saturday on the SK Plus YouTube channel or on the Schmoes Know podcast feed on iTunes. Myself, Brad Gilmore, and special guest this week, Aaron Turner, break down this match and all the news from this past week. This has been your Schmoedown Breakdown.
Epilogue. Okay. Oh, come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, okay. I'm probably getting a little bit too excited for my own good. Sorry. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I really hope nothing went wrong with the recording, with the mic, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.